Good evening to all. In this video, we will discuss what is meant by decomposition. Decomposition is nothing but we will divide one relation into two relations. Suppose you have a table like this with attributes A, B, C. If suppose it has a redundancy, but to increase the quality of the database, we need to reduce the redundancy. To reduce the redundancy, we need to divide one table into two tables. Then the decomposed tables, they are free from redundancy. So for example, ABC, if you divide, then what happens? There may be like AB, BC. Suppose B is a primary key here, and into first table A is a primary key and B is a foreign key here, then you are giving connection like this. So you can combine these two tables again. So here we need to understand, whenever we are going to divide one table into two tables, that is nothing but a decomposition, we need to understand what are the properties it has to obey. Okay, there are two properties are there for decomposition that we will discuss. So see here, normalization procedure involving decomposition. Okay, we are doing decomposition normalization for what? To reduce redundancy. That means what happens? You are going to divide one relation or table into smaller tables. Okay, that contain the same information, but the redundancy will be low or there is without redundancy. Am I right? Then we need to understand the properties of decomposition. There are two properties of decomposition. One is lossless join, another one is dependency preservation. Okay, then we need to understand those two properties. Okay, a lossless join, that means if you divide a table ABC, for example, you can write here table 1, okay, here 2, here 3. If you divide table 1 into two tables like table 2 and table 3, okay, it must obey those two properties. What is the first property? Lossless join. That means if you combine these two tables, you must get the same table. That is nothing but lossless join. Then second property, dependency preservation. Okay, suppose table 1 if you consider, okay, after decomposition table 2 and 3, still whatever the dependency is there in table 1 between the attribute, the same dependency must be maintained in the table 2 and table 3. Okay, so what is meant by dependency? Okay, we need to understand with a little one example. Suppose let us consider table 1 has one house. In that two families are there. Okay, one family and another family, their parents. Two families are there. Okay, if these two families they divide, live in different houses, for example, in that case, still parent is a parent, son is a son. There is no change in dependency. Am I right? Still, if they are living in the different houses, but the relation between them is same. Am I right? So that you can consider as a dependency preservation. That means you are maintaining the same dependency between the attributes after decomposition also. That is the second property. Okay. So these are the two properties. Am I right? One is lossless join. There is no loss of information. Okay. Another one is same dependency maintenance. Okay. These are the two properties. This is all about decomposition and its properties. Thank you. Thank you one and all.